I was doing pretty bad, but I'm 100% a different person now. For a lot of us, when we make the decision to come here, there is a very real feeling that if we don't get help, you could backslide back to the worst case scenario.
There were certain things that I could control, and there were certain things that I really was not equipped to deal with.
Constantly living in that fight or flight, constantly being under stress, constantly having to perform and neglecting pain and injury.
Because for whatever reason, there's a defensive mechanism that comes up and says, nope, I'm fine, or I can adapt to this. That part is it's a struggle while you're on active duty, and I think the transition point, that's a struggle then.
The people that see the real cost of our careers, the people that really see what we're dealing with are at home. Our wives, our kids, our close friends, they see the damage. That one's me right
That's
there.
you.
Yeah.
That's actually
Yeah.
you. Oh, okay.
But all those little voices in my head that were telling me I can never do this, like, quickly just disappear when you just start putting action and start doing it.
The population in the STAR program, a lot of times we refer to them as SOF personnel, but it's Special Operations Forces.
Step up right here. Sure.
Usually what they've been doing is just going hardcore, 100%, 100 miles an hour for the last 10, 15 years. If he's not at, quote, his breaking point, he's pretty close, and he's struggling with mental health issues, sleep issues, chronic pain.
Karen,
Hey.
how are you?
Good.
Really, I think the willingness to allow it to be helpful is the hardest one for soft guys.
I want you to keep your eyes on the X, but you're going to draw a circle.
As long as you're honest, as long as you're open and you're an active participant in your recovery, in your treatment, you can walk out of here with a better understanding of who you are.
All of these, where do you notice? Where do you notice it?
Right on my head, through my neck, and then...
So here, where you notice it?
The primary services we offer is to address the invisible wounds of injury and those specific to the soft population.
What you may notice is we can have this response.
It's a time for the individual to really put themselves first and optimize their own health and wellness.
That's all our way of kind of connecting with others.
Yeah. Everybody is there ready to get you started on your path to wellness because they're invested in your care. They're invested in you as a person.
Just like anything in life, it's a pursuit of improving not only yourself, but improving your relationships, improving your ability to communicate.
Bring the hands back down, right arm comes up overhead.
Being a residential program, we have all of our core medical, nursing, and therapeutic services in-house.
I think it's actually healthy to be immersed in, frankly, a more civilian environment with care from a team that, well, they've worked with a lot of soft folks.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's all about how you feel.
Yeah.
We accept SOF personnel, both active duty as well as those who are no longer on active duty.
Individuals are referred to our program when accumulation of injuries start interfering with their day-to-day function.
Depending on your background, depending on your injuries, you are not going to get a cookie cutter approach to your treatment plan. You're going to get a treatment plan that actually is designed for you, that you have a vote in.
Because you can only do this job for so long. At some point in your life, you're gonna have to put it behind you and walk away.
And a place like STAR is, I think, enough to really kind of break through and help individuals that are from the soft community.
For anybody, especially within our community, that knows that they're transitioning soon, they need to come here so they can have a shot at having the best life after service.